Tortora, WakeUpCall, The decision to come to Cal, though, what is it about the school itself, the program, Coach Wilcox? What spoke to you that made more sense than any other place you could have gone?
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, the history of the quarterback position at Cal is long, and with Aaron Rodgers and Jared Goff, I mean, the list goes on, and then being able to build a relationship with Coach Wilcox and Coach Harsin and Coach Rollo and all these coaches in such a short amount of time while I was still in season, it was a tough time in my life, but the relationships that I built from just a phone call, I knew it would only continue to grow in person, and I just knew I had trust in them. I believed in what they were preaching and believed that what we could do at Cal would be something really special, and so I jumped on board.
Devin.
Dan Tortora, WakeUpCall, Aidan, you have co-defensive coordinators, Coach Terrence and Coach Vic, that were elevated. Just what you can say to their leadership and how you've seen them work together to develop a plan that you think will be successful in 2025.
Yeah, no, I love our coaching staff. You know, I'm very grateful for Coach Wilcox, hiring within house. I think keeping, the guys around that I've been comfortable with has been amazing for all of us. You know, they built this defensive culture from where, from when I came in to where it is now. And, I think both of them bring amazing aspects to what our defense is going to be in this upcoming year. I think, you have Coach Soto with that front seven. I think he brings aggression and he brings pressure and he brings, necessary things we need in that front seven. But then you have Coach TB, who has the back end. He's helping us with those coverage. That's where he specializes. They both specialize in these different areas, and having both of them work together, because our entire defensive staff does an amazing job of collaborating. They go in their meeting rooms before every game, and rank disappears. They all work together to create the best defensive strategy and plan for every team we play. And so having both of them there, I think, is going to be an amazing advantage for us.
Aidan.
Cade, Dan Tortora, WakeUpCall, the additions that have come into the linebacker core, just what you can speak to in that sense. We know that some guys have left in the transfer portal, but you also have talent that's coming in and what that looks like in the linebacker room.
Yeah, I think our linebacker room is very talented. I think we have a lot of good players that are super athletic, have a nose for the ball, and just love football. And I think that's the main thing. So I know we got a bunch of guys coming in. We got Boom Jock, we got Harrison Taggart, I think another young guy coming up, Luke Farelli. I think all these guys are ballers, and they're all willing to do whatever it takes to play the other linebacker position. But overall, as a group, I think we're super tight. The linebackers, we do everything together. We hang out all the time, and so the competition is very competitive, you could say. I think the whole group is super competitive, and we're just ready to go out and ball. I think Cal has had a history of good linebackers, and we're ready to continue that tradition and going forward, and we're ready to be a staple on defense and just keep on balling out and doing our thing and just play with confidence.